What's up, family? Day 405, a trade in day 405. And we are looking at today's gain is $123.67 to the total assets up to $11,335.40. Options account up $357.97. Shares account down $234.30. And that's why we get the difference is that 123.67. Let's take a look at the options because today I went ahead and bought a couple more leaps, actually 2028 expiration right here, January 21st, 2028, $80 strike price. I got two contracts at $1.82, which is $182 a piece. And already up 10%, so it was at a good level. And 2 years out, man, that's if I can, and if it stays somewhere, stays under $2, I'll go ahead and get three more of these. Sure, I wish I could try to get eight more, get 10 contracts because by 2028, that $80 strike price, I expected to hit this year in 2026. So that would give it so much extrinsic value that if this makes me 200%, 300, 400%, then the 2028 should be like 1,000%. It'll be so much more extrinsic value. It'll be crazy. But anyway, so we're up $37.97 on that, up $50, up $55 on $100 strike price for 2027 expiration, down 110 on the $80 expiration. I still don't understand how it could be up 55 on the much further strike price and down this much on the closest strike price. Crazy. Crazy. Last price was 43. I don't know. Anyway, and then beyond, our problem child beyond up 375. I'm not even going to say it's just going to swing back negative 375 tomorrow. I'm going to say it's going to go up another 1,075 tomorrow, just because beyond needs to pop. 30 contracts of beyond, man. Whew. When that pops, it's going to be nice. Really, really nice. Shares account down today. UNHG down $140 and TSLL down $94.30. Let's take a look at the charts. Let's take, I guess we can just go in order. So Tesla is down $6.49 today. And that's why TSLL was down 46 cents, which is what gave us our negative. Our chart, take a look at the 4-hour. 4-hour is still bearish. See what we are in the hour chart. Our chart, we are also still bearish. So probably a little bit more dipping. They come down to about 389. 390. We'll see. We'll see. Doesn't matter. We got shares. So I'm going to let it do what it do. This looks like a wave 2. Ready for that wave 3 to pop. Ready for that wave 3 to pop. It's going to be nice. And then it'll come back down for a 4 to up for a 5. If you know anything about Elliott waves, UNH down $3.24. So the UNHG is down 28 cents. Looking like the same as Tesla. A little down. It's actually bullish still here on the hour chart, which means a 4-hour chart. Yeah, 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart is just barely bearish. No, just barely bullish by 1 penny. So that's ready to definitely make some moves. Definitely ready to make some moves. Yeah. Nice little support. Cool. TTD. Just bought some more TTD. So this dropped down. May even come down a little bit lower. Another $3, which I would love. Give me some time to get a check and then get some more contracts. But if not, Next up, we're looking at is popping up to 29 bucks. Go ahead and close, retrace the gap. Close, retrace, and it'll probably hopefully start working its way up. If not, then it'll come back and close again, and then take off. We'll see. Either way, once again, plenty of time. January 2027 and January 2028. Man, that's money in the bank. That is money in the bank. Beyond is down almost 5 cents today, but gave me profit today. You saw it. Why is that? That's why I can't trust it. Gave me 375, even though it was down. Super weird. That must be a glitch, man. You know that don't make no sense to make money when the market is down. But maybe that's just something in the options that is just floating around. Ooh, could have got some UCO, which is an oil ETF. It's probably up like $3 since we got the alert. Yep, about $4 since we got the alert, almost four. Sorry, you can't play everything. That is a lesson right there. You cannot play everything. All right. Let's talk about that for a while. I mean, you really should have just enough money so you can kind of scale into your plays in case it dips down. You can't play 10 things and have five scale-ins for each of those things, whether you're playing options or shares. So take your time, focus on at most three, right? Focus on maybe two tech stocks and an ETF like the S&P 500 or the QQQ, I mean, that kind of encompasses hundreds of companies. So it's less manipulated. And then your tech stocks whatever you love. If you love Tesla, get some Tesla. If you love some Microsoft, get Microsoft. If you love Apple, get Apple. You know what I mean? And just study those handful of stocks and then go from there. All right. Don't spread yourself too thin. But once again, um, like I said, I did go ahead and get a couple more leaps. The TTD leaps are already up 10%. 2028 expiration, $80 strike price. Love that one. Love that play for sure because I'm expecting everything to happen this year anyway. So that's going to be super, super dope, super lucrative. Um, but today's gain, once again, $123.67. Total assets, $11,335.40. All right. Keep you posted. Let you know what happens tomorrow. One love.